President Jimmy Morales and Mrs. Morales of Guatemala with us. We've had a tremendous relationship over the last 2 years on the border. We've signed agreements with Guatemala that have been tremendous in terms of really both countries, but our country with respect to illegals coming into our country. We just can't have it, and it's been very much slowed up. Guatemala has been terrific. Honduras, El Salvador likewise have been excellent. Then, as you know, we have 27,000 Mexican soldiers on our border right now protecting our border. So it's been really very good. The results are very good. The wall is being built. We're building a very big wall. We're up to almost 100 miles already, and we should have over 400 miles hopefully by the end of next year if everything keeps going on the same path, or shortly thereafter. But we should have pretty close to 400 miles, maybe more than that, up by the end of next year. So we're really doing a job, and mostly immigration, I would say, with Guatemala, but we also do trade. They're also buying some military equipment. And the relationship is very good. It's a very important country from the standpoint of the border and trade, and we do a lot through Guatemala. A lot of things run through Guatemala. Please. You want to interpret? Yeah.
Sí, muchísimas gracias. Para nosotros es un honor recibir aquí al presidente Morales y a su señora. Tenemos una excelente relación con Guatemala. Tenemos el tema de la frontera, y el acuerdo que hemos firmado va a ser algo muy positivo, no solamente para Guatemala, sino también para Estados Unidos. El tema de ilegales que no podríamos aceptar es algo que ahora se está llevando a cabo. Se han tomado medidas, se ha retrasado y se ha ralentizado. Tenemos también excelentes relaciones con Guatemala, con Honduras, con El Salvador. México tiene 27.000 hombres, soldados colocados en la frontera para proteger también la frontera. Estamos construyendo también el muro. Tenemos aproximadamente, ya hemos construido unas 100 millas de muro, y por supuesto a fines del año 2020 esperamos tener más o menos unas 400 millas. Estamos haciendo el trabajo que prometimos hacer. El tema, las relaciones que tenemos con Guatemala no solamente se refieren a inmigración, sino que también se refieren a comercio. Guatemala también compra materiales, equipo militar, y es algo que va a seguir sucediendo en el futuro, porque no solamente tenemos relaciones de negocios, sino también comerciales.
Para nosotros es un verdadero honor estar nuevamente acá en Estados Unidos con nuestro principal socio y aliado en temas comerciales como en temas de seguridad, y también estamos muy interesados en seguir trabajando en volver todos los temas de migración como un tema legal que bajo ninguna circunstancia ponga en riesgo la vida de menores ni de ningún tipo de personas de poblaciones vulnerables. Al mismo tiempo hemos logrado firmar acuerdos con Estados Unidos que tienen que ver con la posibilidad de tener becas o visas temporales para nuestros trabajadores de agricultura y quizá de algunas áreas como construcción. Así es que estamos muy honrados y muy contentos de estar acá en Casa Blanca para poder seguir estrechando nuestras relaciones.
For us, it's an honor to be again in the USA, the main partner and ally of Guatemala, both in security and trade. We have achieved a lot of great success, and we have a great relationship. We have been able to work with migration, and we're trying to make it legal, because by no means we can endanger minors or populations who are vulnerable to coming to the border illegally. We have signed different agreements with the USA, including things related with trade and security, and we want to be able to negotiate temporary visas both for agriculture and construction sector, and we are really honored to be right here at the White House. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. One of the big things that's happened with Guatemala and Honduras, El Salvador, and some others is that in past administrations, they and others would not take people back. So if we had very dangerous people in our country, they came from Guatemala or another country that we now have agreements with. We never had agreements with anybody. They just wouldn't take them back, and now they have to take them back, and they take them back with open arms.
An unpresidential day,
La
even
relación
by
nosotros
our
tenemos con
very
Guatemala, con Honduras y con
unpresidential
El Salvador.
standards. You know,
En los
last
gobiernos pasados se rehusaban a recibir a las personas que nosotros mandábamos a esos países, y por lo tanto terminábamos aquí con personas altamente peligrosas. En este momento, esta administración hemos firmado acuerdos y por lo tanto están recibiendo a las personas que estamos repatriando, lo están recibiendo con los brazos abiertos.
And by doing this, we're getting rid of the most dangerous people, the people that are most dangerous. We're getting them out of the United States because they don't belong here. They didn't come from here, and we're getting them out. We're taking them out by the thousands.
Y en realidad nos estamos librando de las personas más peligrosas. Han venido aquí a los Estados Unidos. Nosotros no queremos que estén aquí. Son personas altamente peligrosas y los estamos devolviendo en miles.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you going to watch the House proceedings tomorrow?
I'm not watching. I've not seen it. Look, it's a hoax. The whole impeachment thing is a hoax. We look forward to getting onto the Senate. We're not entitled to lawyers. We're not entitled to witnesses. We're not entitled to anything in the House. It's a total sham. When you have a guy like Schiff go out and make up a statement that I made, he said, this is what he said, but I never said it. He totally made it up. In Guatemala, they handle things much tougher than that. And because of immunity, as House immunity, because of immunity, he can't be prosecuted. He took a statement and totally made it up. It was a lie. It was a fraud. And you just can't do those things. So, you know, look, this has been a total sham from the beginning. Everybody knows it. I've never seen the Republican Party so united. We got our last vote, as you know, we got 100% of the vote. I believe the Senate is equally as well united. I watched Mitch McConnell this morning. I watched numerous people last night, senators, and I think we're equally well united. They know it's a hoax, it's a witch hunt, and it's just a continuation. It's been going on now for almost 3 years. And it probably started before I even won the election, based on what we're finding out with the insurance policy quotes and other things. So it's a disgrace. Yes, Steve?
Are you going to let Senator McConnell decide on witnesses?
Yeah, he can
and all
decide.
that?
And we'll also have to decide on when we're taking the vote for the USMCA. A very important deal. Very, very important deal with Mexico, Canada, ourselves. We're going to have to decide whether or not that comes first or second. To me, I'd let the Senate decide on that.
And Mr. President, do you take any responsibility for the fact that you're about to be impeached?
No, I don't take any. Zero, to put it mildly. They took a perfect phone call that I had with the president of Ukraine, an absolutely perfect call. You know it, they all know it. Nothing was said wrong in that call. To impeach the president of the United States for that is a disgrace, and it's a mark in our country. And I'll tell you what, other presidents in the future, unless they do something about this, other presidents are going to have to live with this. And every time they do something that's a little bit unpopular, a little bit strong, even if they're 100% right, because I've done a great job. When you look at the kind of jobs we've created, when you look at the economy that we've created, when you look at rebuilding the military, taking care of the vets, you just take a look at what we've done with choice, veterans' choice, with accountability in the vets, with what we've done to protect our Second Amendment and so many other things. Nobody's done as much as I've done in the first 3 years. Thank you all very much.
Mr. President, on Guatemala, Mr. President, on Guatemala, are you... If the new president-elect of Guatemala does not implement your immigration...
Thank you.
Guatemala is terrific.
But what are the...
Guatemala has been terrific. Thank you.
And the new president...